Hi guys, now that you've seen the beautiful project, let us quickly check out the material that you need to create it. First and the foremost, you need any piece of wood. Here I am taking approximately 3 mm thick piece of wood, and this particular piece is approximately 9.5 inches long and approximately 4 inches wide. So it is 9.5 inches by 4 inches. You can take any piece of wood or MDF that you have. If you don't have MDF or wood, you can also stick few pieces of cardboard together to create the chowki. We'll be using one Ganesh and Lakshmi ji's murti. This is a small murti that I am taking. This is approximately 3 inches in height, both of them, and the width is 2 inches. The murtis are easily available at the potter's place. You can ask them to give you a mitti ke Laxmi Ganesh and they will give you. So these are painted are also available, but I prefer to paint my own, so that's why I've taken unpainted Lakshmi ji Ganesh ji. Next we need molded, with which we will be creating the palm of the chowki and doing some elaborate work on it. We'll need our acrylic colors, so you can take colors of your choice. The colors that I'm using here are yellow, red, green and golden. I'll also be using a flesh tint, and the blues can also be included. Next is any white glue or Fevicol. Then I'll be using my Fevicryl liners, white and golden, and we will be decorating it to make it very festive. For that you can use any kind of gota that you have. You can use the golden dori. Then you can use lippen stones that are available in the shapes that you want, as well as the nagwala lace. So now let us quickly get started. For the step 1, we are going to paint the base of our chowki. For doing that, I am using my red color. So I am going to simply do 2 good coats of red color on the base. If you want to do your chowki in any other color, you are free to do. You can choose any festive color like yellow, red, green, etc. to do your chowki, and do a good coat of acrylic color on the base. We will generally, I prefer doing 2 coats to get a shiny and an even finish. I'm also going to do a coat on the back side for making our chowki look extremely neat. See, I've painted this red on both sides and I've made it ready. Let us now learn how to color our Lakshmi ji Ganesh ji. For this, I'm taking my flesh tint. This is number 30 for Fevicryl. It is a skin color, and using a very thin brush, we are going to paint the face. Okay, don't use too much water in this, because otherwise you will not get the finish and the look that you want. I prefer the skin tint and not the white, because the white makes it look very artificial. The skin tint will make the deities look very pretty. Once we've done all our painting, we've done all the shading work and used the colors of our choice. Do the same color in the hand area. Now since the figure is in 3D, so make sure you do it in the 3D part. So do it in the 3D part like this. In the back side, I'm going to do a single color, but if you want, in the back side also you can paint the individual piece. So either abhushan or the ornaments that the god is wearing, मैं उनको भी I'm doing it in tint color, flesh tint, but because on top of it we are going to create them using our golden color. In the same way we are going to do the Ganesh ji. For that also I'm using the tint color. Now I'm going to let this dry up well. So now that the skin color or the flesh tint has dried completely, make sure that is completely dry before you start doing your color of the red. Here I'm using a shade of crimson here. Now very carefully in the areas of the sari, I'll be doing the red color. You can do a different color of the blouse if you want. So for the blouse, I will add a shade of golden on top. So right now I'm just doing one layer of red. Okay, so this way I have done the entire sari, and at portions where we have the jewelry and all of that, at those portions I'm going to do golden color in the end. Okay, even for the lotus I will just show you how we'll do a combination to create the lotus. For the dhoti of Ganesh ji I'm going to use red, so you have an option, you can also use yellow, but because I want to put them in a pair, that's the reason why I'm using red color. And for the chunni I am going to use some other color, so just I'm going to do the dhoti area. So now the red has dried up. I have done white in the lotus. Okay, first we'll do the chunni. For the chunni of Ganesh ji I am taking a bright color of green, and I'll do this. So this is how the chunni is there. So this way we've done the chunni for Ganesh ji. This is the mouse which we'll be doing here, the Mushak, the Vahan of Ganesh ji. And to match, you can do the blouse in green here. And we are going to use golden to do the mukut and everything. So for first we'll do the mukut. So for all the abhushan also use your golden. And also for the singhasan I am going to be using golden. Like this, I'll let it dry. Same way for Mataji also we are going to do the mukut and the abhushan with our golden acrylic color. We are going to be doing the hair in black in the end. I'll just do the hair also and show you. Do all the jewelry in golden. Now we are going to make the eyes. For the eyes I'll be using my pen. I'll also be using my red pen. For the hair part, be very careful and just do the hair part with black color. Now we let this dry and then we are going to assemble our chowki. So let us now start with the assembling. For assembling I am taking my fabric glue. I have my Laxmi ji Ganesh ji and I am starting with assembly. So I have this particular gota. You can use any gota of your choice. So this is the nug gota that I have, like this, which we can attach on the edges. So here I will be attaching it only in the front side. For the back side I'll be using my dori. So this is a golden dori that I'll attach on the edges first. So let us start. So just remove this edge. So fabric glue will help it completely stick in just a bit. Just to decorate one more line, especially the curves, I'm taking my stick-ons. Okay, this way we've done our borders in the chowki. Now let us decorate it a little further. First let us stick the Lakshmi ji and the Ganesh ji. Okay. So just take a scale. This is approximately 1.5 inch and the entire area is 7 inches. Mark actually 2 inches from both sides. So now stick both of them here. Okay, put a lot of white glue or Fevicol onto the base. Okay, this way. Once you've done that, I'm going to put a nag ka mala out here. I'm going to stick it here. Okay, now comes the cone. So what I did was that I took my Fevicryl cone and I just filled the 3D outliner into a cone. It is easier to do the coning work with this process. Now we are going to be attaching a diya here in the center or a tea light candle in the center here. Okay, but we have a lot of space which is free, so we can do different styles of design work. So let us start. Okay. Now here I am going to make one swastik. So this way, let everything dry up and then we are going to attach the pav to the chowki. Now for making the legs of the chowki, I am using my molded. Take equal quantities of molded which comes in two parts, the hardener and the resin, and mix it into a mixture like this. Then create small circles or balls in this way. Like these, and create 8 pieces of these almost of the same size for making the base of the chowki. Okay, the height of all of them should be similar. Let these dry and then we'll attach it to the chowki. The Laxmi Ganesh and the cone work, everything has dried up completely. These are the molded circles that we had made. I've colored them black and I'm now going to attach them on the base of the chowki using my fabric. So let me just attach and show you how the chowki will look.